All right. Should be good now. Just let me know if it's not. Yeah, it should be okay. Good now. Sweet. Yeah, 2250 is mental. Well done. I'm pretty happy with my 1994, to be honest. Going on ADSR. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with 1994 considering uh 4 primos out or something like that. 4 or 5 premiums out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 premiums out. So playing the long game here. Held Roberts in the end. Man, I don't know if anyone saw my tweet, but I literally traded. I had DeConing in because I was assuming Pedler would be sub. And I was like, oh, well, if Pedler's not sub, you got to have to pick him because he's going to make money. But I had DeConing in the whole time. And then 10 minutes before the bounce, see Pedler's not sub. DeConing, you're back out. And Pedler comes in, and I think it was about 120-point difference. So, it's tragic. Luke, thoughts on getting Mills in at D6 if it lets me get Gorn as my 23rd? Yeah, if it does that, then for sure, it's a good trade. James, how's Japan, man? Watch some of the videos, look like some fun. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for watching too. Appreciate it. No, I highly recommend it. I probably wouldn't go back anytime soon, but no, it was definitely fun. Had DeConing and then Howard Lindsay. Oh, you do it. Yeah, there you go. It's really rough. But I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? There's not a lot you can do. I think DeConing has Cherry next week, something like that. So we'll be chilling with that. I think Cherry will kill DeConing, to be honest. Why did Pedler have to sell so hard? Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. A whopping 37. Thank you, Pedler. That was definitely worth trading DeConing for. Is Johnson a must next week? Yeah, I think so. I think for sure because, yeah, I mean, there's really no other options. I think his break even is going to be really low. Yeah, 84. I think you have to get him. Yep. To say Kako is a slow burn is an understatement. Doing my head in. Yeah, that's valid. He's been 39. I think you had to expect it though, just because that role. It's just it's small forward, so they tend to not score well anyway, let alone make money. TDK split next week. Oh, Cherry the week after. There you go. Cherry's got to sneeze, I think. Yeah. There you go. So Flynn probably gets cooked. But yeah, DeConing, what a gun. Daz, I loved your Japan holiday vlogs. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. TDK has wet toast. Yeah. Thoughts on McKercher? Man, he looked really good. The role looks very good. I'd be strongly considering, and he's had his bye. I personally can't because I'm going to get. So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to go Campbell Gray to that Johnson and Levi to Butters via DPP. So it gives me like no flexibility. So it completes my midfield. And my backline's already done as well. So I can't get McKercher. But I think if you do have a spot, I'd be strongly considering it for sure. Because that role was juicy. I mean, West Coast were kicking behinds like it was no tomorrow. But that's probably not going to happen every week. They're not going to play West Coast every week. So, yeah. You think Hewitt is a dark horse premium? I mean, you're talking about George Hewitt. Yeah, for sure. He's been good all year. Current run is pretty good. Yeah, definitely. Am I holding Roberts? Yeah. Ended up holding him. I don't know why, but when I saw Zorko's score, I was just like, you know what? These defenders are pretty shit anyway. Like, what's the point of trading one? Like, I think 95 will be enough as a D6. Especially when I've only got 10 trades left. So I'm grabbing Butters in 2. That gives me 8. Then I think McRae will be my last one, and I'm going to tank the 23rd spot. It's not something I really want to do, but I do want to keep at least 5 or 6 trades just for injuries. Yeah. Hopefully the Hornet comes back next week. Is it true? Yeah, apparently Gray did do a knee, so I think he's out for just about the season, I heard. So, stiff for the kid. He was playing really well. Hopefully Caldwell can continue this form and get up to 500k. Do you think he's a potential keeper or a stepping stone? I think you just keep him because I reckon he can do 105. And I think 105 this year is a keeper just because there's no cash gen. So anyone that jumped on him, I think well done. 26 touches, 8 tackles, and a goal. The disposal efficiency hurt him. That was really it. And 8 clangers. Otherwise, it would have been a nice 120 for you. So, yeah. Would you consider Roberts to Kirch frees up some cash? I think now that I've held Roberts, I'm kind of stuck with him. If I did it this week, yeah, I'd be pretty keen, but it would only free up I think McCurtis give me 380 now. So I reckon it'll only give me 80k. Is it really worth it? One trade? Probably not. Yeah, probably not quite worth it. We're gonna have to sit on some rookies though, because who's making money at this point? We need Husway to come back. I mean, Clark and Johnson look good, to be honest. So we can expect them to make a bit. Pedler we thought was going to make a bit, but he's looking chalked. Levi's done after this week, so he turns into Butters. Thanks, Levi, for your service. Carroll, I mean, started well and then just dropped right off and then got subbed out. So I think these rookies we're going to have to sit on for a while and just wait for them to make cash. Yeah. I'm cooked with that then. Only have Sandy Cock and Clark making cash. Well, there you go. That's why I think that Johnson's a must bring in. You look good, to be honest, watching him tonight. I watched the whole game, so yeah, I liked his game a lot. Jumped on Nick Martin over TDK due to weather, but happy about it, though, in the end. Yeah, 112 for Nick Martin. He's a gun. I'd love to have him on the forward line. I think he's just too expensive now. Got to wait for him to come back down a little bit if I want to grab him at F6, but even still, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Unless I'd come down to 4 trades or 3 even. Thoughts on McKercher, or is Butters the priority this week? Yeah, I think you still go Butters. I mean, McKercher's 200k cheaper, but I still think Butters is the way to go. He's just a lot safer. McKercher is risky. I mean, he played West Coast. Just remember that. Do you think Pedler gets dropped? To be honest, probably, yeah. I could see a world where Roberts moves to a wing due to Mills. Oh, God. That would be doomsday. I personally think Mills will play more wing, but that would hurt. I ditched Hust for Clark. Figured he wasn't coming back. I mean, it seems like he's not. He's putting up good numbers in the resis and not getting that call up. So, yeah. What about Naz? I heard a lot of people bring him in and good break even. Yeah, I'm pretty keen on him too. Like I said, for me, I don't have any defender slots left. Or mid slots, so I can't do it. Butters is going to be my flex. He's going to be my 9th mid, and then that's going to be it. Just 2 forwards for me. But if you do have a spot there, Naz is really, really good value. Look and get on his bike and pedal to the reserve. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. But true. Huss won't come back regardless if he gets 40 touches a week in the VFL. Seems like it. Watch Johnson, though. Redmond was out, though, and play a lot of defence due to it with his heat map. Yeah, okay, there you go. Got Darcy Fort, 135 score on field. What? Why do people have Darcy Fort? Surely not in Classic, right? The way Mitchell binned Huss at halftime that way, he ain't coming back. Yeah, no, that was crazy. Butters or Bond? Oh, Butters this week. What's your projected? Looking at 1994, so I feel like this is around par. I don't think it's going to be a big rank improvement or rank drop. It's going to be around the mark. So, like I said, I'm trying to build my team for post buy. I obviously don't want to sacrifice too much, but I'm holding guys like Roberts, Horn Francis. I wish I held McRae. But yeah, I just want to have a good team and not crumble. I think there's going to be a lot of teams that crumble post buy with no trades. So we'll see. In an ideal world, who would your 6 defenders have been? I mean, whoever's top 6. I think Naz instead of Roberts. I think Ash instead of Zorko. And the rest can probably stay. Yeah. Johnson is in defender. Yeah, I swear he was playing backline, wasn't he? Pretty sure he was. Butters next week for Chera. Oh, no. Chera, McRae or Took. Oh, man, if Chera's injured or something, yeah, but... yeah. Not sure. Maybe Took. Nah, I think you hold. $550K for a high forward. I assume you're talking about Sheasel. If you're talking about him, I paid $630 for him, but he didn't turned his game around today. Bloody hell. I can't believe he got to 137 with the first half he had. I mean, if you don't have Bont or Butters. Yeah, probably still Butters. Had him at R3, cost $190K at the start of the season. Oh, there you go. Smart. Very smart. Daniel could be F2, F3 if this role holds. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very happy I held him. Pass score, probably 1950, I reckon. Everyone's going to have Cherry C. I was honestly kind of hoping Cherry did shit. Just because then a lot of teams would get bailed out. No, they wouldn't get bailed out by the fallback on Cherry because a lot of people went like a Bond BC. So I was hoping Cherry went like a 100 or a 90. And then I went Gorn and maybe capitalize on that. Do you reckon Sheasel was a hold? He only turned up against West Coast with his role and he's confirmed he's half full for the rest of the season. Look, I was thinking the same thing. At halftime, I was like, you got to get rid of this guy. And then he somehow pumped out like 120-point quarter. Nah, half. 110-point half. You have to hold him. You can't trade out 137. But just wait and see over the next few weeks. I'm about to crumble mid-buy with no cash. I'm a peanut for bringing in Bont instead of waiting. I mean, you and me both. We both went in. I think a lot of people did this week. He was like the most traded in or second most traded in. So that explains it. And yeah, 101, it's pretty rough, but it's still, relatively good score. Yeah, that rookie dead. Looks like it. Whitfield, yeah, I don't think I really... Oh, you're talking about Whitfield, yeah. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, people paid 600 for him, so yeah. Last time I said I'll wait and see was gone. Yeah, okay, there you go. Sheldrick low-key might be the GOAT. Oh, if you jumped on him, well done. Currently got 12 trades left to get a forward and fix 2 fake primos for a full squad. Ooh, you're looking pretty good. You're looking very good. I think that's possible to manage and consider injuries, 100%. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, Holmes VC was really good, and then Cherry goes 1 point more than him. It's like, I mean, everyone knew Cherry was going to go pretty well this week. McKercher halfback cheap. Yeah, I said before, I do like him, but I think Butters is the priority this week. Cherry okay keeper. Yeah, I'm keeping him. Wanted to get Sheldrick, but his buy next week put me off. Probably still worth buying after the buy. I need to see his break even and stuff, but yeah, possibly. Bont or Butters are more priority next week. Butters. Traded in Kirch when I saw him with Common before the game. Good. That's clutch as, to be honest. Butters going to be 65% traded in. Yeah. Calvin Carlin is such a hard watch. Just can't kick straight. Had like 3 deliberates. Yeah, I know, right? Hugh Jackson and Zach Johnson, the rookies for next week. Yeah, I think I'll be going Johnson. I just think I want to do 2 trades next week. So I probably won't bring in that Jackson, but we'll wait and see. Mills, yeah, I'm on the fence about him. I personally probably wouldn't bring him in. Don't know much about his role. Still think he's a bit of like a Mr. Fix-It for him. He should be okay for like a 90 average, but yeah, it's an awkward one. Watch people trading Prestia. Oh, they will for sure. Was he on like 70 at quarter time or something? That's crazy. Fair play to him. Should I go Shy Bolton to Butters? Or try and find another avenue. If you can get rookies to him, that'd be better. Crip sideways to Butters this week. Probably not with North and West Coast coming up. So yeah, I'm going to go Levi. If you're new to the stream, I'm going to go Levi and Gray to that Zach Johnson and Zach Butters via flex. Butters is going to be my flex. So then I'll have Butters, Bont, Gorn, Cherry, and Dacos. If you want to count Dacos as like one of those guys. I mean, ceiling-wise, he's really good. Ceiling-wise, Neil is also really good. Zorko's got a good ceiling, so I'm pretty happy with the ceilings on some of my players, but just got to hope they don't get tagged too often and they do fire. Brayshaw, another one. Brent Daniels, a watch. He's 400k forward and pumped in 83. Yeah, he is a watch. Definitely a watch. Prestia, yeah, exactly right. That's why I don't want to get him. Oh, nah. I wouldn't be sidewaysing either of them. What's going on, Ham? Yeah, no, I wouldn't sideways Warner or Rankin. I mean, I could see why you'd want to, but at this point with the cash gen, I wouldn't be getting rid of premiums. I mean, they're barely premiums, I know, but in the forward line, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this forward line because at this point, I really have no idea. I think I want McRae back. He's got a 153 break even, so we'll have to wait a week or 2 on him once he comes back. Hopefully get him like coming out of the buys. But then after that, it's like, who do you want? Do you want Rankin? I mean, he's getting cheap. He should be like, what, 470 this week, something like that, 460. Matt Kennedy's another one that's interesting. He started off really well, only finished on 95. Yeah, Luke Jackson's probably gone. Yeah. Yeah, if teams start tagging McCluggage, I mean, that's the goal. Hopefully they do. Jeremy's a dog I'd fly. Yeah, no, valid. Valid for sure. I was raging when I saw that. It makes me really think there should be a red card rule in the AFL. Like let's just say it happens in a grand final and let's say it's like, I don't know, like a Nick Dacos gets taken out by some dud. It's like they could literally win that game just because of that one like bump or one hit. And that's like a flag. And I'm actually surprised teams haven't done that. It's just like, why? There should be a red card rule. Because it's so careless. Like, he full like ran right into him, like lined him up. A lot of force. Like, at this point, honestly, like, I don't even know why people choose to bump because it's like most likely you're going to get him in the head, it seems like. Like, yes, there's probably like 1% of the time where a bump is better than a tackle. But I don't get it. I think it's dirty. All good, mate. Thoughts on trading out Sandy Brock? I mean, depends on his break even. Yeah, Gray apparently he's gone for the year. Oh my god. Brought in TDK Charon McKercher this week. What the hell? He must be a mind reader. I'm not a mind reader, like a fortune teller or some shit. Thoughts on Caldwell? Yeah, I like him. I mean, I don't love him as a keeper. I'd much rather like Bont Butters, clearly, but price-wise, yeah, he looks really good value. Yeah, Shrek, I'm not sure. Maybe. Sam Darcy back this week. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. That's the Bulldogs one, yeah? Sam, yeah. Yeah, he actually be a good shout, to be honest. Could be good F6. McCluggage was 0 at quarter time. Thought win for a mad discount. Yeah, it'd be nice. Any reason you're so adamant about bringing in McRae? I mean, at the end of the day, he's averaging 108. And then really, like, it's like 9 more points than Rankin and Kennedy and stuff. So, like, he is, like, relatively safe. CJ, what's going on, mate? Travel buddies. Who's the guy to go? Just both friends. Friends from work. Yeah. Went Sheasel to McKercher. Don't know how to feel. Shit. I mean, it was looking good at half time. I don't know. Brain fade could lead to brain injury. Yeah, you're not wrong. Have you watched the 1989? Yeah. I mean, the times have changed. Like, I do like that hard style of footy, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Hold or sell Brock. Hold, I think. He scored 70 or something. Will Ashcroft could play more than half a game of consistent footy. That would be good. Yeah. It seems like every week it's the same thing. Like he turns up for a quarter, goes missing, turns up for a quarter, goes missing. It's true. Where do you work? I do a few different jobs, actually. Yeah, I think, like, let's have a look at the mids or just the players in general. Hey, how many am I actually going to have of these top dogs? So I'm going to have Butters this week. So I'm going to have a lot of the top 10. Ashcroft is like 12. Fair go, man. Yeah, I mean, like, who do I want on the forward line? It's pretty much got to be McRae. Had around 700k in the bank. Last week went 10k for Flynn, Cherifo, Levi. Yeah, that little bastard was everywhere. It was pissing me off. It was taking Daniel's kick-ins. I think the ideal team would be like TDK at flex. Gone Cherry TDK. And I friggin' had it. I should have held TDK the first time I traded him out, and I should have held him instead of Peddler. I mean, I got sucked into that whole cash gen bullshit. It's frustrating. I could still go him over Butters, but I think Butters out averages him for the rest of the season. Yeah, he's talking about Will. In the 90s, most players were ripped 100 kilos plus. Yeah. Honestly, lots of weak individuals running around at the moment. Yeah, but more athletic. That's the thing. They'd run those older guys off their feet. Yeah, exactly right. It's more about endurance. Josh Dunkley's one that's interesting. I mean, he's gone really shit. 3-round average of 92, but bounced back nicely with the 120. Horny one worth getting back in? Yeah, I think so. I was pretty keen on holding him. I mean, fuck off, Code Sports. Like, how much money do you want? You've already got my money for Supercoach Gold. Do you really need it for that article bullshit? Yeah, Ped the 44K team's got him. There you go. So it's. Oh, I just wish he was a sub. It would have been beautiful. He was a sub. Would have had TDK. Would have been locked away in flex. I still could have got Butters. I would have traded Roberts. Swung Sheasel back to the back line. Life would be good. But it's not. I don't know. I brought in Stewart 2 weeks ago. Looks like a value play. Finding form again. Yeah, of course he'll find form as soon as he's out of my friggin' team. And I held him those first, 5-6 rounds. That guy can fuck off. Honestly, I was hoping he got suspended. I know he shouldn't have, but I was really hoping he should have. Because screw him. Never again. If I got TDK, then I wouldn't have enough cash gen for Butters next week. Yeah, there you go. What did Big Bad Todd Goldstein score? 68. Didn't even have one kick. He was the only player in the game, besides Sincotta, that didn't have a kick. That's not great, is it? Yeah, it is funny. Stuart Pod. Yep. Sure he's a pod. I honestly don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. So if you guys have anything else we haven't really discussed yet, feel free to let me know. Have you guys we'll talk about it quickly. Have you guys ever flown business class? I flew business class home from Japan. I flew economy over there, but business class back. It was the first time I've gone business class, and yeah, it was so good. Having a bed on a plane is crazy. Like when you actually fall asleep, you don't just doze off for 5 minutes and then wake up, get interrupted. You actually fall into a deep sleep. It's really, really nice, but obviously it's a lot more expensive. So yeah, if anyone's flown business class, let me know what they think. And I actually use points, Qantas points to fund the whole trip. So pretty fortunate there. We've got that next week for Naz. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, if Whitfield's role persists, yeah, sure. Joel, hey mates. Good, I'm going well. How was Japan? It was good, mate. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it was good fun. What are best cheap promos next week? Not Butters. I think Naz is the clear one. Deconing probably still be relatively cheap. Yeah. Flew business from Hong Kong to Melbourne. The shit is so goated. Free piss and a bed is too good. Yo, I don't drink alcohol, but I mean the free food and the bed was unbelievable. Like the bed alone is probably worth it, and just it's just a peaceful experience. Like it was a 10-hour flight from Tokyo to Sydney, and that felt like a 2-hour flight. Like it felt so quick. And in economy going back the other way, was just a nightmare. So uncomfortable. Unlimited trades would be good. Extra trade cost you minus 50. Oh, minus 50 points. That'd be kind of funny. Got mine on points. Yeah, same here. I think I paid 70k Qantas points to upgrade. Yeah, I have quite a lot of Qantas points. I think I made 380,000 Qantas points just this year alone. So it funded the whole trip, and one of the people I went with funded theirs as well. So yeah, it was almost a free trip for me. How much do you reckon Dacos will get? 120. I could probably expect a little bit of time put into him. Don't know who will go to him. Might be is Oliver Sparrow? One of them will probably go to him. Good to hear. Went late last year. Only in Tokyo for a week. Had a lot of fun. Wish I stayed longer. There you go. Honestly, I was ready to come home. By the time I was done my 2 weeks, we did a lot of traveling in a short amount of time. We did Tokyo Osaka, then to Mount Fuji, then to Okinawa, then back home, back to Tokyo, then back home. So it was too much traveling in 2 weeks. Like, we were so run down, but it was good. I would recommend doing Osaka just to go to Universal Studios. That was probably my favorite day, but I really like roller coasters and stuff. So yeah, rank out now. It's not great. I dropped 570 spots this week, so had a really bad week. How do you make 300k Qantas points? It's a thing called credit card tuning. So basically, you grab like the credit cards from all the banks, and you like do the sign-on bonus thing, which like spend 5k in 3 months or something, and then earn 90k points. So like you do that for NAB, and then you once you get the Qantas points, you cancel the card and then move on to the next bank and do their card. And then like some of the banks were like fully refunding the annual fee of the credit cards. So I reckon I spent like maybe $600 on annual fees. Yeah, probably like $600 to make 380k Qantas points. I mean, that's worth a lot more than $600. If you know what Qantas points are, you'll know that's worth a lot. So yeah, it's a really good strategy. I highly recommend it if anyone hasn't done it. Forwards are cooked, but I'm laughing because I didn't get Hewitt. I still have 250k in the bank. So we had to get Fletcher to Wanganeen Lira. Yeah, sounds good. Go on 150, plenty of right contests, hopefully, yeah. How do you rack up? Yeah, that's how. Our trip made it a lot easier getting around because we had a mate who spoke. Yes, 100%. We had a lady come meet us there, and yeah, she was Japanese and she helped a lot. That was probably the most annoying thing about being there is I don't really like being sort of like out of control, and I think when you get that language barrier, it's hard to sort of do shit sometimes. Lost your passport in Japan. Damn. That's probably the last thing you'd want to lose overseas. Rookie coach, me and Supercoach Pro say hi. Oh, hello. Hello, guys. I did see you guys streaming. I don't know if you still are or not, but yeah, I haven't been watching much content lately, to be honest. So I'll have to get back in the content watching game. I mean, I watched a couple of videos. Actually, I watched your guys' stream last night. That was about all I've watched in the whole week. So I don't know. I'm a bit burnt out from Supercoach, I think. Doesn't help when you drop 570 spots in 1 week. It's a random comment. Can't get approved for credit cards. Any tips? I would just say lie. If there's something that you think's holding you back, just lie about it and just what are the odds they're actually going to check you like properly? You know, like I think at the end of the day, banks want to trap you into credit cards because you can get fucked over if you don't pay them on time. So you got to make sure you have a bit of money to like make that payment when it's due. So I think like just lie about shit if you need to. Like if it's expenses that's holding you back, like you have too many expenses and they think you can't pay it, just say you've got no expenses. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I think it's something to do with AI. I don't think it's your human rejection or approval. So that there'll be something. I just don't know what it is. Ask ChatGPT. Thoughts on my trades next week? Levi McCauley Flynn for TDK, but as Rook, yeah, looks really good. Would have 6 trades needing an F6. Yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be my predicament too. Bought in TDK and Holmes for Marriage and Roberts. Wild first trades this year that I got an instant reward. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, I only had TDK and Bont this week. I gotta stop thinking about it because it's pissed me off. I had a feeling TDK was going to go nuts tonight, but to see like a 150 when you had him, it's brutal. When can we expect a podcast appearance with DR or some of the other guys, Hippo, we want to see grow. Appreciate that. But yeah, when I have the time, I guess I'll jump on. Normally, when people are streaming, I'm either out or doing something else. So yeah, times don't really link up. But if I do have a free night and one of them is streaming and they send me a message or whatever, I'm happy to jump on and add my little input somewhere for what it's worth. It's Doherty time. Yeah. Man, what did he score in the end? 107. How much is he? He's one I actually am pretty keen on, Doc. 386k, mid only. If he was a forward, I would definitely jump on. I mean, could you go with Kircher and Doherty? That'd be interesting. Might double up on the cheap spuds with Kirch if he holds a roll. Yeah, that was literally what I was just saying, eh? Guys, it's 12:30, by the way. I mean, if you guys want to go to bed, feel free to go to bed. But I do like, obviously, talking some Supercoach late at night. And to be honest, I think I like it more when it gets off topic with Supercoach, because sometimes Supercoach can be the biggest headache. Like, there was a point tonight where I just cracked the shit so bad watching the game, watching the scores of the game, that I always have one monitor with the scores and one monitor with the game. I turned the scores off. I was so annoyed at DeConing. I was annoyed at Chera getting injured. I was annoyed at friggin' Carroll getting subbed. I was just like, fuck this. I was annoyed at Day Wicks being the sub, because I think both those guys are going to be my best 18. Well, now Pedler is, so that's frustrating. And Carroll, I think, is as well. So it hurts. Have you ever been attained? I assume you mean detained. Is detained the word when you get like patted down? No, I haven't. I haven't had any real issues. I mean, when I was going from Sydney airport from terminal to terminal, they like pulled me aside for a random like test thing, and I was pretty pissed off about it. I'm like, why the fuck you pulling me aside? Like, and we had a flight to catch, and it was like we only had like half an hour till that flight. We had to go to another terminal, so I was a bit pissed off because it was just a random one, and like I didn't have anything, obviously. But yeah, sometimes I get annoyed at that. Like, why the fuck are you picking me? Doherty should be a lock for defender mid. R18. Oh, yeah, true with the DPP. Yeah, good point. See, I'd honestly rather Doherty than Callum Mills, I think. Darcy Ford, anyone? Yeah, not sure. Sam Taylor might be good value to save cash for elsewhere. I'll tell you one thing I do like about this rookie crisis is it's actually forcing people to be like creative with these like value picks. You know, like you're not just going like cookie cutter, Butters, Bond. I mean, I know I am, but like you're thinking about guys like Mills and Doherty and Fort, Taylor. Like, fuck, who would have thought these guys would be in consideration at the start of the season? Taylor is a key defender, don't touch. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You would think no, but this this situation, you just nothing's crazy. I don't think. Like I would be considering McKercher, all those guys, Doherty. Odds are he'll drop a 50 next week. Fort, yeah, or talking about Taylor. I mean, they're all capable of dropping 50s. That's the problem. It's just who can you find a gold mine somewhere? I think I'm gonna have to somewhat do that with the forwards. So if I get McRae and I have like 5 trades left, it's like, then who do you get as that F6? Do I? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Do I take a punt on some mid-price forward that randomly gets a role change that could be the next Aaron Hall? Something like that. I don't know. If you get a chance to watch The Substance, I was watching it today and it's so disturbingly good. Okay. I assume it's like some TV show. Started Taylor after the preseason 135. Proceeded to go about 70 about 6 weeks in a row. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Pod going crazy, do I? That's crazy. I don't think so. I don't think I can go there. He was a rookie at the start of the year, wasn't he? Taylor, huge ceiling. He does. Big O will likely come back in a few weeks, but Fort has a good run for a bit, especially against the GWS young kid. Yeah, valid. Looking at the cheapos, probably because we need cash for upgrades now. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, I think I'll be grabbing Butters still. But then after that, it's going to be value guys. I don't think I'd pay over 500 for McRae. If he gets below that, that's great. If he doesn't, I might have to go someone cheaper. Plain and simple. It's going to depend on who can make money. I think at this point we're looking at Clark, Pedler. I'm not going to say he's dead, but like Clark and his Johnson, they might be our last hopes at cash, and that's sad because there's only 2 of them. Carroll's dead. Clay Hall apparently is just never going to come back. Yeah, there's just not much going around. So, I mean, at this point, I might not even be able to get McRae back. I might not even be able to get a 22nd premium, let alone a 23rd. It's what makes you consider guys like McKercher. But I'm going to hope that we can get some cash and I can just scrape my way to getting the premiums that I want, like Butters, like McRae, and avoid McKercher. I mean, the thing with McKercher is like Clarko has shown he will throw the magnets around whenever he wants. So, yeah, it's a tricky one. Like even today, like Shees was playing forward line. They changed it at halftime and he went nuts in the second half. Like, can we just play the guy where he's actually best playing? Like, just put him in the centre bounce. Put him in the centre bounce and just let him be the rover of the team and just play wherever he wants to play. There's no point sitting him in a forward pocket. Yeah, I know he's a good goal kicker when he was drafted as a forward, blah, blah, blah. Just put him in the middle and just let him push back with the ball and him push forward with the ball. Simple as that. At the end of the day, strength of your scoring as a key defender / interceptor depends on the strength of your forward opposition. You're also cooked playing poorer teams who bomb it in. Yes, that's true. It's true. Scoring just relies, that's the, I mean, people talk about scoring avenues a lot. The thing with key defenders, they're only really relying on the intercept marks. Some of them have kick-in duties, but yeah, not much. So yeah. Sell dead rooks or save the trades? I think you got to save the trades. I think you just got to keep dead rooks on the bench. Same with people like Combin and Reed, who is honestly better than Taylor this year. It's not just consistent enough to consider it, though. And yeah, true. This is a funny one. What's your thoughts on Ginnivan showing the doggies a footy? I mean, it's a bit cocky, I guess. I tell you what, with Ginnivan, I don't really care about those kind of things. If he's not ducking and playing for free kicks all the time, then I don't really have a problem with him like showing the ball. I mean, Shai Bolton did it to us like 2 or 3 years ago, and yeah, I probably wanted to kill him, but I mean, that's just if you're up, you can talk shit. I mean, you're winning for a reason. Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, there's no point being robots. Like sometimes AFL players get treated like robots, and there's no personality allowed to be shown. So I think it's fine. But as long as he's not ducking, I don't really have a problem with him. The only one I didn't like was Philippou. Like the way he was celebrating when he was kicking goals against Carlton. I was like, bro, chill out. Like you haven't done anything. Been holding leak since round 2. Dropped 39 and 34. Still didn't get a run in. Yeah, I know. Pretty rough. Aqua, you flipping between Brad and Hippo streams. This F6 is extremely annoying. Tell me about it. That's why I'm probably going to tank it. Funny to see we win without your man Sicily in the side. Yeah. I mean, Sicily, yeah. Don't get me started on him. I'm on a phone skill issue. Jesus. As if those guys are still streaming. I swear I checked, like, they were streaming ages ago. I mean, fair enough. Those guys monetized, I think, aren't they now? So they should be earning money. I mean, fair enough. Those guys work really hard on the content, so they definitely support them and subscribe to them if you haven't already. Those two are low-key probably like the hardest working content creators at the moment. I swear they're posting heaps, so fair play to them. Trying to find more pods now. I don't know how many disposals Clay Hall has to get in the waffle to get a game. There must be some other issue. I mean, this West Coast team is just cooked, I reckon. Projected this round, 1994. Redmond could have gone huge without 12 clangers tonight. Yeah, Redmond didn't play. Are you talking about someone else? 12 clangers. Who the fuck had 12 clangers? Durham. Oh, fuck that scumbag. Thoughts on Riccardi pod? I mean, geez, he was playing midfield, was he, this week? I mean, maybe. I don't know much about him. You have to tell me a bit, but yeah. Brad Scott hates Sardis. It seems like it. I think for Sardis it seems like he's a one-way player, and I think Brad Scott doesn't like that. I think he didn't lay a tackle in the first 3 games or something like that. So, I mean, fair enough. Like, you need two-way mids. You've already got gun offensive midfielders with Parrish and Merritt and Caldwell. I mean, Caldwell's been tackling, I think. So, yeah, 8 tackles. Merritt 9 tackles. So, yeah, Parrish 2 tackles. That's probably not great. I think, yeah, it's called. I think that's Sardis's problem is I think he's got a problem with his tank. It seems like he can't run out games. That's why he's Tom McGround slow. I could be wrong. Maybe he just doesn't fit in the rotation or something. But, yeah, it seems like his endurance and his defensive pressure is probably not great. But it does seem pretty stiff. Dirty disposal of past games. Who are you talking about? Oh, Clay Hall. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I don't know what he has to do to get in. I was weighing up TDK, Caldwell, or Cripps for flex. When Cripps. I think he got the tag tonight, didn't he? Oh, shit. 63. Wow. That's brutal. I didn't think he scored that low. Hudson O'Keefe, potentially one to watch. I think he's just a McCry replacement, so maybe not. So pissed about Gray. Yeah, tell me about it. Riccardi is good if you picked him up 2 weeks ago. He's got good ruck time while Madden is in, but I reckon Briggs will increase time on ground when he comes back, and that will ruin the scoring Jay gets. Yeah, pretty spot on, I think. Stiffed, getting dropped, injured his knee. Yeah. The shithouse new Richmond deck. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Talking about Keys early in the week. He's nice, but more expensive now. Could honestly just go Kerno if you need a cheap F6 and get over the pain from last year. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think the thing with those key forwards is you probably could get one of them, like a Jezza or a Kerno. But it's like, because it is best 23, so like one of the scores is going to drop anyway, and it's probably going to be theirs. So then you really reap the rewards when they have that ceiling game. And then when they have the floor game, it's not really that bad. So yeah, maybe actually not a bad idea. But the thing is, can you trust your other 22 premiums? I mean, I don't even think I can trust 10 of my premiums, let alone 22. So yeah. What do I think of the Whitfield to Kirch, dead rook to Butters idea? It means I can actually finish the team and uncertain about Witters. Yeah, I like it because Whitfield's role is a problem now. it could go back, and if it goes back, then you're going to be regretting it. No doubt he's a gun in that defender role. But, I mean, he played pretty well forward in that high half forward role, so I think they won as well. No, they lost. Maybe they do move him back. Yeah, I don't know. He looked good. He wasn't their worst by yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking with him. Bought Kerno in for draft this week. He's a lazy twat at times. Yeah, tell me about it. He just doesn't compete sometimes. I mean, he had a pretty good game. 2-2, 83. Yeah. I'm a Jedi West fan. King is a fucking retard. Why is it put up front? Oh, shit. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking with that whole situation. But as a non-owner, I'll take it because he was a bad non-own. Still got 85. Yeah. Rookie coach, appreciate the little shout, mate. Hope Tram was good time. It was good. It was very fun. No worries, mate. Anytime. Don't need no 85 half forwards. I need those 100 plus Seagulls off half back. Yeah. I mean, valid. Witt was moved to the back line in the last quarter, I think. Okay, there you go. I didn't watch much of that game, actually. Whoops. Mize is certainly a pod I like, but unfortunately, I think we missed the boat there. Why have I got a random cut on my finger? Yeah. I think he played more mid-time for once this week and went well. I mean, when Baz comes back, does he just lose that mid-time instantly? I don't know. Peter up pod, bloke's averaging 90s. Surely not, is he? Fucking hell, I've already got Goldie. Now I'm going to go Peter up. He actually is. I mean, you couldn't, could you? 0? What? He's got 89. It's bugged out. Hopefully when players get back from injuries, Whitfield can get pushed back. Yeah, maybe. Whitfield, Warner, and Rankin hurting me at the moment. Yeah. I mean, I think every team's got players hurting them. Premiums. For me, it's Zorko, Roberts. She's won till this week. Smith. Goldstein until this week. Still chatting about. Daniels is back. Yeah, you'd think when they come back, Whitfield should be okay. Cheap Merritt any good? Yeah, I mean, I still think you get Merritt if you can. I know he was down a bit tonight, but I mean, the problem with Merritt is he's a tag target. So you got to be ready for that. Got to survive that round 16 bye. So that's true. That round 16 bye is not going to be fun at all. Levi gone next week. Hopefully Clark gone by then. Probably not, though. Ugh. This is one of those things where we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Merritt going to start next year defend. Yeah, true. If you get Merritt as a defender, he's a lock. And Zorko. Yeah, Zorko is a pain in the ass. Potentially losing the game because he has Rosie and Buzz and Supercoach. Maybe. Ashton needed help, turned the ball over so much, kicking out the back without Whitfield. That alone lost us the game. You're saying us as if you're a Jiddo West fan. I don't think I ever met a Jiddo West fan, so fair enough. Let's just name our prems with shit scores. Yeah, pretty much. Wasn't for Whit. If it wasn't Whitfield down to McKercher. Yeah. I think those guys were saying it. Someone was saying it. I think it was Rookie Coach and Supercoach Pro. think they were saying like it looks like Neil if they or it was George. I can't remember. Someone was saying like basically if Neil gets shut down, they he just gives up kind of thing, and just let the other mids go dominate. And he's like a decoy or something. It's probably true, to be honest. He doesn't need to be that guy anymore. That's just puts the team on his back. Like when he first went there, he was just so good. True. But they played good this week, Port. Probably Merritt is he's sitting defence for now. Could be good once they get some players back. Yeah, it looks like he's been a bit of their miss to fix it too. Did Neil even get shut down? Apparently he got tagged by someone. Not sure who. Yeah, he hasn't been great last 2 months. Pretty much ever since I got him in, he's been shit. Actually, hasn't been good all year, really. Chera is probably averaging more than him. Just about now. Cluggage is the keys to that midfield right now. Neil might actually be the one to go down to McKercher. Yeah. To free up cash, you know what? I don't even hate it. How does Neil's run home look? God. It's the third hardest. That's great. Honestly, could be a good option. I think I would like to see one more game from McKercher, but then like break even. Fuck it. Maybe you do just jump on. Yeah, I know, right? This is so frustrating. Keys on Zorko. Okay, there you go. Tag is always between Neil and McCluggage, I'm pretty sure. Same deal over Freo as of recent, but whoever doesn't get tagged seems to go off. Yeah, there you go. Is Neil or Zorko more of a trade? Probably is Neil, just because he's. I don't know. Zorko's shit too. I don't think. It would help for that buy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I can trade either. It's an annoying one, but I just don't think I can. Yeah. Just $49 for the first 12 months, and what's left of your Supercoach subscription will be refunded. $49 for the first 12 months. It better not be a monthly thing. Okay, it's not. Well, what do you even get? Get fucked. Problem with Brisbane is they've got so many ball pigs in that midfield, no one actually scores well. Yeah. True that. True that. Supercoach Pro, the king. Current rank's fucking terrible, man. Where did my Supercoach go? I dropped like 500 spots this week. Had a nightmare last week. So 766. Honestly, not too worried, to be honest. Like, I'm building my team for the long run. So yeah. Not really too worried. Japan was good. I don't know what DBZ means, to be honest. So, you talking about Dragon Ball Z? I actually don't even follow any Dragon Ball or anime or anything, so can't help you there. If I go kneel down to McKercher, just means I can get butters from Bedrock. That's all. Means McKercher sits in flex. Yeah. Imagine. Should we focus on final trades on the run home? Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, for sure. I just think like you just grab premiums that you want to grab. I'm not sure too much about fixture. I mean, guys like Chera and stuff, like good because they play West Coast and North in the next couple of weeks. In terms of who actually plays them at the very end of the season, I'm not really sure. I mean, if you're playing for league, then yeah, you probably would look at that. I'm playing for ranking, so I think I'll just grab Butters. Like I already kind of know the premiums I want for the rest of the season. And just hoping to God that I don't get any injuries to the premiums I currently have. And if I do, hopefully something like a 1 or 2. Been with you ever since I was 9. Being a fan in living in Geelong sucks. Apart from when we play them here, Jibbers rocked the Cats in their own ground all the time. Only problem is home games. There you go. Fair enough. Bring Wills there, yes sir. There you go. Not sure where to go. Bont in round 15 and get Mills, save cash, have a choice for a Gorn or someone else big top in round 19 and 20. Shit. I mean, I want to be done well before then, but yeah, I guess you're planning really far ahead. I mean, we just got to hope Clark can make money. Clark seems like he can. Hopefully, this Johnson can. If those guys can get to like 250 each, that can probably get me like an F6. I mean, actually, I need to get an F5. What am I thinking about F6 first? I need to get an F5. So, more of a sideways. Yeah, okay. Scary when you have Dunkley and Dawson tagging each other. You know what happened? Did they just tag each other? Surely that's never happened before. Has that ever happened in AFL history? A tagger was getting tagged? Or like, yeah, imagine that. Wait and see what Oliver scores because I wouldn't trade him if he goes well. Up by 89 right now, I have a side bottom. Yeah, I think Ackwood was right. I'm not sure. If he's, yeah. Side bottom's a ballsy pick though. Respect. Let's have a look at some pods, like forward pods that could potentially be good. I mean, Sam Darcy's sticking out to me with that 194 break even. How does his run home look? And how far away is he? Was it this week he was potentially back? So he's going to be like 400k next week. Oh, in 2 weeks, he'll be like 400k. Bulldogs are literally a 0 for the rest of the season. I mean, if you get him for that Richmond game, Richmond, Sydney, North is pretty good. Adelaide, Brisbane going to be hard, but those 3, if you get him around 15, that could be a juicy pick. Yeah, he has a nice run home. Yeah, probably side bottom is the one, eh? Got a wager on. Ned Long, side bottom, one of them. Josh Kelly after round 16, under 400k. Fuck. What's wrong with him? Like Darcy, like he's putting good numbers up. Like Freo, 141. He might be a low key ticket. Could go him then McRae. I really hate bringing in key forwards, but low key might be the play. Might be the only option. 400 odd, like potentially a 95 average. Yes, there's going to be some low games, there's going to be some high games, but if he's your 23rd, it's not really a big deal. That's what I like about that key forward slot. Mid forward pod. Oh, fucked if I know. Probably McKercher. I know he's mid defender, but yeah. Thinking Cozzy if it's a wet game. Maybe. Maybe. I'm getting tired, not gonna lie. Might wrap it up soon. Might wrap this bad boy up soon. Ay. Oy. If anyone's got anything else to talk about, feel free to let me know. Oh, you're thinking for my F6. Right. I don't know, man. It's like I assume you're talking about like a forward that's gonna play in midfield. I mean, Cozzy, I guess, would be low. Do I really want him? Not really. Not for 500. Like, I think I'm gonna be paying. Like, that's the thing with Darcy, right? Is if you can get him for 400 odd, he's probably the best value based on potential because like none of the other guns are gonna be that cheap. Yeah, there's not much. There's really not much. I wonder how many teams Darcy's in. It's got to be like 0, right? 2% of teams. It'll be like 0 in the top 1%. So, yeah, I think this guy's the one to keep on the radar. I might just bucket and just like get him and McRae. If I can somehow get him, McRae, and Butters, I don't know where the cash is going to come from to do it. So it might be Darcy first. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Butters this week, no matter what, though. What do you think of Zorko and Whitfield score from here onwards? I don't know. Probably 105 around that mark. Yeah, Jezza. What's his run home look like? Pretty good. 4th best. Really good, actually. Richmond, North, St Kilda, Port. Porter apparently green matchup. Richmond twice on the run home. Jezza's another one that probably could look at. 460k. Averaging the 84. I think I'd rather Darcy. Justin McInerney. I fucking hate him. I couldn't pick him. I hate him. Who should D6 be? It depends who you have. I think Matt Roberts is probably the ideal. Not ideal, but like he's probably going to be like the common one if you've held him. Anyway, guys, I'm so tired. I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching. I'll probably see you. I'll do a round review tomorrow. But yeah, have a good night, guys. Have a good luck for tomorrow. I assume it's everyone's just got Dacos and Gorn, really. Maybe a couple of Ned Long. But yeah, that's it. Catch you guys later.